one of the teenage greats of the game, and she is also really masterful at using power against to strike back against her opponents. That one slips through the middle there. She's one of the best at channeling power and then redirecting it back in your face.
That's right. Well said.
That's really what happens.
0-0-1.
And speaking of power, there's a whole lot of power off the forehand. J.W. Johnson, I even asked Georgia about that. How do you get so much power? She's like, I don't know if you noticed, but it's not me generating the power. I'm just managing it. One goes well deep.
Flick Wizard getting flicky with it. And of course, a family affair here. We have Mama Waters in the corner of Alshon and Julie Johnson in the corner of her kids out there. Defensive point here from the Johnsons. They get in.
What a play by J.W. Johnson. Going right at Christian Alshon. Single elimination here. Winner will advance to the final. Could be a rematch of what we saw in San Clemente this June, where the Johnsons almost beat Annalie Waters and Ben Johns in the final.
That's right.
1-0-2.
It was the semi leading up to that point. One of the two, but it was a great match. Went to 5.
Point.
And why Johnson's on top by 2. These teams in this combination have never matched up against each other. Georgia Johnson capturing her first career Major League Pickleball title a couple of weeks ago alongside her brother and her mother Julie, the coach of the Dallas Flash.
Side out. Zero, 2-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
What a get from Georgia Johnson to start the scramble.
0-2-2.
Much more diverse dinking patterns here than just cross-courting between the women.
One, 2-2. Point. Two, 2-2. Point. Three, 2-2.
The driving from Christian Alshon earns a 2-point gap. Parenteau. Alshon as a team against sibling duo. It's tough to stop. Georgia Johnson puts away what J.W. Johnson cooked up in the kitchen. What a play.
2-4-1. Second serve.
Georgia Johnson and J.W. Johnson finishing 3-0 in their pool with a 40-plus point differential.
How about that?
Beat Anna Bright and Gabe Tardio, Tina Pisnick and Dekel Barr, Jesse Irvin and Riley Newman. Skipper off the tape. Alshon takes the break and the sign out. No points for the Johnsons. Empty trip.
4-2-1.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
Way too lofty for the reach. That is Christian Alshon. It's going to get put away every time.
5-2-1. Point. Timeout receiver, 6-2-1.
Yeah. Any given
Time in.
Saturday.
6-2-1. Second
Easy
serve.
put away for Georgia Johnson. JW Johnson keeping Christian Alshon back. One more serve to go.
6-2-2. Point. Seven, 2-2.
Breaking it open. Alshon Parenteau.
Side out.
Georgia Johnson takes it out of the air, places it beautifully through the gap, splits the difference.
They could catch fire here.
2-7-1. Second serve.
Oops. Good eye from Alshon Parenteau to let that
2-7-2.
point end.
Side out.
Shot almost getting beat, but testing the limitations of Georgia Johnson straight ahead. Georgia
7-2-1.
fearless, no matter who's straight up against her.
Second serve.
Yeah, that Boca hotbed has plenty of good practice partners down there. I believe Patrick Wynn spends some time there. Tardio, J-Dub, Ignatowicz, Bright. And I didn't even name them all. That's unbelievable.
7-2-2. Two, 7-1. Second serve. Two, 7-2. Point. Three, 7-2.
Oh boy.
Point.
I think it's something to note. The third shot drive from J.W.
4-7-2.
Johnson. So casual. There's no risk in it. Unless, of course, not the best spot. Alshon forehand to the sideline for side out. Alshon's seen enough. That's why variety is important. Alshon was able to predict that.
Second serve.
It goes. JW Johnson best in show. And what we just saw with the hands battle there. Everything out in front, right at you, different angles.
Yeah. If you want to learn how to do it, there it is,
7-4-2.
right? Oh. The Johnson duo closing in.
4-7-1. Second serve.
Alshon pinching heavy middle. Georgia Johnson trying to create the Ernie threat.
4-7-2.
Finding the sideline was Christian Alshon, and JW Johnson on the move. Couldn't get his feet set in time.
And the morale-boosting roar from Christian Alshon, looking to shift gears. Been on 7 for much too long.
Second serve.
Oh, greatness lies in the next point.
7-4-2. Point.
It's not his first missed return this game.
8-4-2.
Lovely drop from D. Catherine Parenteau.
Alshon pounces every match, every opponent.
9-4-2. Point.
Yeah, it makes sense for Christian to continue to apply that pressure to Georgia Johnson. Just shortens up her options. Don't let her decide how the point unfolds.
Point.
Nasty.
And Alshon closes the door. 11-4, Parenteau. And Alshon stand one game away from advancing to Championship Sunday. More to come from the CIBC PPA Tour Finals. Expect a big comeback from the Johnson siblings. The battle just beginning. It's mixed doubles, a match in progress. The serving team, Parenteau and Alshon, on top of game over the Johnson siblings, who win a lot and appear a lot on Championship Sunday. What have we seen so far to catch our Tennis Channel audience up on how this scoreline is so slanted in game one?
Yeah, we've seen Parenteau rock solid and Christian Alshon dominating play, not allowing Georgia Johnson to do anything but react to what he's bringing to the table. There it is again. It's just a different level of energy. I think Georgia Johnson and JW Johnson have a different gear. We just haven't seen it yet from them in this match. Game 2 would be a perfect time for it. Missed serve.
As for the format of this event, only the top 16 players qualified to get into the event. Georgia Johnson had the counter she wanted to redirect it at Christian. It was off speed though, didn't have enough power to get there.
1-0-1.
Parenteau and Alshon open up the scoring in game 2. Wow, what a drive. Fadeaway touch from Christian Alshon. So the top 8 ladies and the top 8 men qualified with their point totals across the full 23-long season event on the Carvana PPA Tour schedule. Those points were accumulated. Players were ranked according to that. And the ladies got to choose their mixed doubles partners coming into this event.
Asking the gents to prom. Parenteau chose Alshon. They've had some events together this year and some fantastic success, especially as a new partnership. And of course, Georgia Johnson's going to pick none other than her big brother, J-Dub. Unfortunate backspin to make that ball just impossible. Little net love there.
Off the tape and out of reach for Alshon. The Johnsons tied up at 2. Looking to force the tiebreak.
2-2-1.
A welcomed invitation, pop-up cookie for Georgia Johnson to gobble up out of the air.
There's the MLP champ, Georgia Johnson, strict fire that we know and love.
3-2-1. Second serve.
They just cannot keep the ball away from Christian Alshon right now. He's got the reach physically, and then the athleticism,
3-2-2.
reach with his footwork just makes him that much bigger.
Point.
What a point. J.W. Johnson making his presence known in the sequence. One of the best left side males in all of mixed.
Side out.
He is right behind Ben Johns in the player rankings coming into this event.
2-4-1.
Now we're talking. Alshon wants to get involved.
J.W. Johnson finds the winner. They're so patient, and they don't veer away from the game plan. They wait for you to miss first.
Fantastic discipline. Alshon's the one who initiates. He couldn't wait any longer, and that's the crack boom that follows once you ignite the team
2-4-2.
of J-Dub and Georgia Johnson. Heavy drive, forced to reset. Georgia Johnson's going to take it.
What are you asking me to do?
4-2-1.
What if you spawn him? I got this.
Point. 5-2-1. Second serve.
It's one way to do it. One hold down, one to go.
Yeah.
For Alshon and Parenteau. Christian Alshon, one of the best athletes in the game, has worked tirelessly to make it into the top ranks.
Side out.
Down it goes to the feet of Georgia Johnson. But remember the conversations to start the year where Christian Alshon would land in the fold with all the work that he had put
2-5-1.
together. Major League Pickleball being a big part of that propeller for him. He was still on the rise at the start of the year, and now he's solidified.
For sure. You know, having those positive influences like Anna Lee Waters and Mama Bear Lee Waters to really show you the game is a catalyst for getting better. I don't care who you are.
Ooh,
Point.
Christian missed it, and it happened to go deep.
4-5-1. Point.
Oh! And that is not his first missed return of this match.
5-5-1.
Wow.
Point.
Perfect counter touch for Alshon. Drops it inside the sideline. 1 point lead.
Yeah, bold from Parenteau here on J-Dub to his forehand. Very unexpected.
6-5-1.
First time we've seen that look from her, which is potentially why it was so effective. Takes a stab at Alshon. Oh, a little much.
I mean, it really is just a half second of difference with the hand speed across the board, so elite.
Yeah.
You catch one player with the said it's reinvigorated their social life,
Yes.
physical activity. Just a great sport. Ooh. Oh, wow. Opted to let it bounce.
J-Dub with the deep reset.
Oh, no. They get this point. It is no good for Parenteau and Alshon. Why do you let it bounce?
Well, you could potentially bend the sun, right?
And then why do you punch it towards J.W. Johnson?
Yeah. Come on, Alshon. Get it together.
Easier said than done, of course, but
That was a pretty immaculate rebound from J-Dub there from the deep corner.
world-class defense. Makes up for it there. Christian Alshon on top by 3.
That is not part of the winning equation for the Johnson clan. If Alshon can keep pressing here, they can secure this in 2. There's a spot. Huge spot, huge side out. And I'll sneak in a reminder of our last contest of the day. If an Ernie is defended on this championship court today, you will win a PPA or MLP memorabilia. You have to send the message, Ernie defended, to Rob Cassidy 7 Instagram. We'll see it here. Ernie defended. It's got to be for a winner. They have to win the point.
Should have let that hold in singles. See that a lot.
Yeah.
Those guys.
The Ernie is such a fun part of pickleball, but this game's getting crazier and crazier. The Ernie defend is showing up more and more as well, similar to the ATP.
1. Second serve.
Twitter accounts blowing up. People are asking what an Ernie is. It's, of course, when you jump that non-volley zone.
Side out.
It's a pro move. We recommend it at home. Nice swing from Georgia.
Second serve.
Heavy follow-up. They seem to be dialed in.
8-5-2.
Oh, man.
Oh, Parenteau gets the finishing touch. What a point. And a masterful way to get back up to the kitchen. Catherine Parenteau finds the opening. Going toe-to-toe with J-Dub.
Ladies and gentlemen, that counts. That is an Ernie from J-Dub defended by Catherine Parenteau. So we'll see you in the messages.
Christian Alshon earns match point.
Match point. 10-5-2.
Georgia Johnson saves a match point, slaps her brother's paddle away, and she wants more.
5-10-1.
What a shot. Georgia Johnson attacks off the bounce.
Game on.
A sliver of an opening, and she hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 winners for Ernie Defended contest. Adam Flowers, Daniel Wu, congratulations.
Second serve. 6-10-2. Side out.
Ooh.
Match
Settle
point.
for a couple. Parenteau and Alshon earn match
10-6-1.
point number 2. Uh-oh, that's high. And that is down. Georgia Johnson gobbles it up.
Match point.
Big hold here.
10-6-2.
Match point number 3. Looking to close off one of the best mixed doubles teams in the world. Oh boy, that's deep. 3 match points saved. The Johnsons persevere.
Game on.
6-10-1.
Oh, this just sitter.
That's a lot. That's an offensive, risky option. I think she can be more
6-10-2.
patient in that moment.
Point.
All right. 3 match points saved. Another point for the Johnsons. Scoreboard pressure
10-2.
applied. Oh! Mastery at the kitchen.
Receiver 8-10-2.
And a timeout
Ooh.
will be called.
To call very good timeouts to sway the game back in his favor. See how it goes. Better both than neither.
That one hurts. The Johnsons could tie it at 10 with 3 match points saved against.
9-10-2.
Denied. Any
man.
defensive hope for
Match
Georgia
point.
Johnson. Match point 4. It's now or never, it feels,
10-9-1.
for Parenteau and Alshon.
Georgia on the left. Oh, it's bowled.
Backhand counter down the line for Catherine Parenteau. Upset special complete. Alshon and Parenteau are through to Sunday's final.
Way to get it done. We mentioned it earlier in the week. This is a proportionate team. Alshon gets huge. Parenteau shuts down her responsibilities, and they're able to shut down J-Dub and Georgia Johnson, one of the best mixed doubles teams in the great game of pickleball. Congratulations to Alshon and Parenteau moving on to Championship Sunday.
Absolutely clutch play by Catherine Parenteau, who was under siege down the line.
A huge win from Catherine Parenteau, Christian Alshon. This new partnership is dominating right now.
Absolutely dominant performance from these two. Christian Alshon so big in the middle. Catherine Parenteau under siege there on that right side and had the hands to keep up with number 2 team in the world, the Johnsons. Huge win from those two.
Welcome into the Pickleball TV studio. Cameron Blackwood alongside Matt Manassi. And Matt, we just keep saying it, dominance, dominance, dominance. But for them to take out such a good team, a seasoned team,
Yes.
I mean, Georgia and JW, they've been number 2. They have beaten the number 1s in the world before. I mean, this is a partnership I hope we're going to see in 2025, but they could really make a strong run next year.
And they kept their mental together. Down 5-2 in that second game. They didn't worry at all about how they could play in that situation. They just got back on the horse, focused, found their composure again. almost reeled off 9 points there. The Johnsons almost came back, took it to 3, but Parenteau, Alshon, that's a team in 2025 that could be extremely dangerous. And tomorrow in the final, they could take home the whole thing.
Wow, what a statement there from Matt. Well, we have our winners with us, Catherine Parenteau and Christian Alshon. Congratulations to you guys making it to tomorrow's final. Catherine, I'm going to start with you. It really just seems like you and Christian right now reached another level within your partnership with this win against the Johnsons. What are you guys doing, the adjustments, whether it's off court or on court, that really solidified that in this match today?
Yeah, I think we've been playing really well together. I think we get along on and off the court, so it makes it really easy when it comes to a partnership on court. I mean, it's so easy to play next to Christian. All I have to do is really put the ball in play, and he's going to take care of the rest.
Christian, I thought you were dominant today. The Johnsons are not an easy team. 2 in the world, some of the best hands. How did you get that one done?
Just, always go into a match with a strategy. Never go in just willy-nilly, just not knowing what to do. I go into every match having some sort of strategy, and I think that goes a really long way because then you don't have to step on the court and be like, what am I going to do? There's
another semifinal right behind you. Ben and Anna Lee, Gabe and Anna. Catherine, are you going to watch that match together, and what do you expect to learn from that semifinal?
Yeah, I think for sure we're going to be watching, and it's going to be a good match, and no matter who wins today, I think tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun as well.
Christian, what makes you and Catherine so dominating, as Matt said, on the court? How do you guys complement each other's game out there?
I mean, Catherine's just an absolute animal on the court. I mean, her drops, her counters, her drives. I mean, she can really do it all, and she's been at the top of the game ever since I've been in the sport. So, I mean, kudos to her for picking me to play this because she picked me. So, thank you, Catherine. And then, yeah.
And CP, I'll go to you. Is this a partnership we're going to see in 2025?
Yes.
Woohoo! What are the goals for that? We would love to know.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting better and better every tournament. I believe he's going to play the next 3 with Etta coming up next year, and then I'm going to play the next 3 after that, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, congratulations to you guys, and good luck in tomorrow's finals, Catherine and Christian. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.